24th, Thursday, November. Hey there, Alexandra and Ellie. And these are waiting list. I'm just getting this all drawn up ready. PayPal donations. Detailed mini, possible numerology, and any super chats, we'll put them way down here. I'm not expecting many of them. Okay, so welcome to the room, everyone. If you are new, my name's Betty, and this is Butterfly Whispers. So what we're going to do here, if you are new, we'll just go through the rundown of what happens. First 6 people will get a spot on the free list. There will be a wait list for people for the free list. I will only do a maximum of 10 people for free whenever I'm live. Now, if you were here before and you had a reading on Tuesday when I was live, which would have been your Monday, you can't get on the free list again. Not today. If you were here on Monday on the free list, you can get on the free list today. So my Monday, my Tuesday, Monday people can get on the list again. Tuesday people can't get on the list today. Okay, so that's how it kind of works with the free list. And what we're going to do is, no matter what order you come into the room, I'm going to make up the list according to what I want the list to look like. So I want to make sure that people that are new get a chance. Beautiful Pinky, Princess Pinky. I don't believe you had your reading. I think you left. I think you left that day. Oh no, I've got beautiful... Oh no, that was Beautiful Heart. That was a different person. So if I say your name right now, you can have a reading today only if you do PayPal or Super Chat. And talking about PayPal and Super Chat, I better turn them on. Alexandra, it looks like you're the only one here at the moment to do any sort of list. Let me write up the list and then you can do your list from there. Let me just make sure the Stream Elements is all turned on. Yep, it's all turned on. Okay. All right, so that's all ready and going. Okay, so what I'm going to start today with is, let me just scroll back and see who was here first. Now, even if you were here first, if you've been here before many times, you might not get a position up the top here, okay? So it's not going to matter whether you get online first or not anymore. I'm going to be making up the list according to where I want to do these free readings. So if you miss out, unfortunately, it's because you've probably had a reading this week and I'm putting somebody in place of you that hasn't had a reading this week. But as I said, you can still go across and do the $6 US for a mini read or $11 US for a full read. So Alexandra, I think you were on the free list last time, weren't you? Yeah, you were. You had a reading last time, Alexandra. Unfortunately, you can't go on the list today. You can pay if you want to. Ellie Grimes, you will be number 1. So Ellie Grimes, when you're having a free reading, the free readings are just a yes or no question. If you want to do a payment, a mini reading is kind of like a yes and no, but with a lot more detail. And then a detailed reading for $11 US is pretty much anything you want to ask about. And we'll have a look at some situations in your life and get some sort of information out there. Hayley, spelt with H-A-I-1-E-Y. Welcome to the room. You're number 2. Hayley. Estelle, did you have a reading the other day? Yes, you did. Sorry, you won't be on the list today. Lovelight gets on the list. Pretty sure Lovelight didn't have a reading last time. No. After that, we've got Alex20. Welcome back. 2 more spots. 2 more spots on the free. Anjali. Anjali, were you on the last list? You were. So Anjali, you're not on the list today. Angelina, were you on the list? No. Angelina, you get in there. And then after Angelina, we have Susie. Susie, I believe you were on the list the other day. No, you disappeared, didn't you? Okay, you're number 6 today, Susie, on the list. You were number 6 the other day, but you must have left. All right, I'm not going to do up a wait list just yet. Who have we got? We've got Sunflower Girl. We'll put you down there. Sunflower. Sunflower. Beautiful Princess Pinky. Princess Pinky. And we've got 2 more spots. Mirror and Queen Angie. Queen. Okay, that's it for the free list right now. Now, if you didn't get on the list today, it's either because you've already had a reading the other day or because I've run out of spots right now. But don't go anywhere, because sometimes once I start doing the payments, people leave from this free list. So we'll wait and see what happens with the payments. James will be looking at those numbers for you this morning. For me, it's 11:15 here. I'm not sure how long I'll be on. Sally, you are new, so I'm going to write you down here. We might throw you in here for a reading. And welcome to the room. You are welcome to go and pay. Now, if you are new and you have a free reading and you want more information, you can still go across and pay the money and then get even more detail on your question, okay? So just because you've had a free reading doesn't mean, oh, I'm not going to read for you now. If you want to do the payments, you will jump the list and you'll get your reading in detail. Okay, so we will chuck Sally in there because Mirror and Queen Angie have had readings in the past. Alex20 has had readings in the past. Angelina and Love Light. And I think Ellie Grimes. I think all of those people have had readings before. So I do want to try and get some new people into my channel. Please make sure all of you are subscribing, whether you're paying or you're not paying. I really need you to subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel, helps me keep coming online and doing this as my job. All right, James. So let's start with Ellie and Haley. James, did you do a payment yet, or you're not doing a payment today? Or are we just doing your free... Your free, what's the name? The numbers on you, and I think it was your grandmother, wasn't it? Barbara, I think it was. Okay, so there's no payments so far. All right, so let's just move this to one side. Ellie, you'll be first with your free reading, and then Haley. So Ellie, you've got your question there. Good on you. Haley, post your question. It's a yes and no question only, and then James will have a look at those numbers for you. Okay, now the numbers I'm doing for James is a regular payment person, and I needed to do a demo on numerology, and James has paid for a couple of numerology readings already, so I decided I would do one for him for free because he's a very regular payment subscriber, and I appreciate his time and money and dedicating it to me. Anyway, so we'll do these couple of yes and no's, and then we'll get on to that thing, James. All right, for you, the numbers. All right, so Ellie Grimes, will Daniel come back to you, even if he's in a relationship with someone else at the moment? Ellie wants to know if Daniel's going to be coming back to her one day. Will Daniel make his way back to Ellie one day? Will Daniel make his way back to Ellie one day? Will Daniel come back to Ellie one day? You haven't thought of your question yet. That's fine, James. You ask so many questions, you know, like you've been asking a question or more than one question every day for a long time. He maybe is coming back towards you, Ellie. This is about healing, broken heart, you know, betrayals, all of these sort of things that have happened in the past. I feel this might be where you're at, that you're still longing for Daniel. There will be some truths revealed coming up that's going to cause you a lot of happiness, and then balance will come back into life. So this is yes, this is yes, this is no. So what I'm feeling is right now it's a big fat no with him, but eventually there's a yes of you two coming together. It could even represent that you'll be sitting in the sun, talking, laughing, talking about balance being back in your lives. But I do feel there will be a return. When, I don't know, especially with that broken heart sitting as the beginning card. Bottom of the deck is saying about you need to rest and rejuvenate. So basically you need to heal from whatever went on between you and him, and then your balance will come back in. Sometimes what this can mean, Ellie, is that once you heal, you might not want him back in your picture. You might find somebody else. Somebody else might come towards you. But yeah, I'm going to give you a yes that eventually he might return to you. So that's a yes for Ellie. Okay, up next was Haley with a yes and no. Haley, will your California trip happen with Jose? Yeah, in the middle of the healing, going backwards, Ellie, going backwards about, wanting him to come back, and he's moved on, he's with somebody else. Not really a good plan. We need to focus on yourself, heal for yourself, and see what happens there. Okay, because I think once you heal for yourself and stand strong for yourself without him, somebody else might come in, and then you might not think about him anymore. Anyway, here we go. Haley. Will the California trip Haley wants to do, will it happen with Jose? Will the California trip Haley's interested in, will this trip to California happen with Jose for Haley? Will the trip to California happen with Jose for Haley? Now, if you're using a name like Lovelight, Sunflower, Beautiful Princess, I'll need either your star sign or your first name when we get to your reading, okay? Ellie, I'm assuming your name is Ellie, and Haley, I'm assuming your name is Haley. So here we go, Haley. Ooh, it should happen, but there could be a problem with the cost, the money. This is a no because of money, but this is yes, wanting to go on this journey, talking about doing this together. It's something that should be happening, because the door to spirit to me is where you two have been drawn together to do something together. So this is yes, yes. This is, there may be an issue with money. So if the trip was supposed to happen next month, January, it might be postponed, Haley. It might be postponed due to financial problems. But yes, it mentally, spiritually, it should be happening with him and going to this trip. On this trip, money may be an issue for you or him, so that might be a problem coming up. Like if the financial situation changes for one or both of you in the coming weeks or something, it could be where I'd really love to go, but I just can't afford it. Oh, it's meant to happen next week. Ooh, you got more of a yes. Bottom of the deck, you've got a yes as well. It might be warning you not to splurge, not to waste money on things you don't need at the moment. That might be your warning. But you had two yes cards, and bottom of the deck is a yes as well. So you've got a yes that it should be happening, but there may be an issue around money. So if you're supposed to go for 2 weeks, let's say, maybe you're going to go for 1 week. There's something to do with money there. Alrighty, up next we're going to do James's numbers. So Lovelight and Alex 20, yous will be after this unless somebody decides to do a payment. James's numbers, where are they gone? I've got them written somewhere, James. And there they are. All right, James, so this is you and Barbara, your grandmother. This is the connection that is sitting there. Straight up, we've got a 466. This is all family, parenting, looking after each other. It's like her looking after you and then you looking after her and all this sort of thing. So I don't know if this grandmother Barbara is still alive or not, James, but this is showing me where you're as a child, you're learning and you learned from her. There's something you've learnt in life from her. Queen Angie, did someone make a payment? Oh, James has made a payment now. I don't think so. Let me have a look. No, no, there's no payment. This is for a demonstration of numerology, Angie. James normally does do payments, yes, but this is something I said I would do for James because he's a regular customer, basically. She's alive? Okay, James. So this is showing me where you're born and you're learning from her. So a lot of what you think, how you think, or whatever, you would be getting from her. As time goes on, you may be teaching her something and you may be looking after her, maybe running some errands for her, sorting something out for her, even just sitting talking with her. So it's showing a progression here of child and adult to adult and adult. So there's a twin kind of thing showing up about the two of you. Yeah, so we'll have a look. No, I just thought when she put those green hearts up there, James, that someone had made a payment and then she put your name there. So I just thought, oh, you've made a payment already. Okay, we've got a 1 here and we got a 3 here. We've got a 0 here and a 2 here. Ooh, there can be confused emotions coming from you and your grandmother where an imbalance could happen. Things that would be in balance would be secrets within the family, secrets coming from your parents. So whoever's mother she is, whether she's your mother's mother or your father's mother, there's some sort of secret thing coming from her side that can create imbalance or lack of dedication to something, loss of interest in something. It's usually where somebody's committed to a journey with a 2. And when it's in the bottom, it can be a challenge to complete that cycle. Then she's got a 2 here and a 2 here. The two of you together, you've got the 2s down the bottom. Now that can be somebody that has negative emotions, gets all down and out and gets really, really down and out. It can be somebody that gets depressed. It can be somebody that gets angry. It can be somebody that they want a companion, they want somebody by their side, but they just don't seem to get it. So I feel that this is coming from your grandmother's way of speaking, way of thinking, way of life, and it's coming down the line. I'm feeling like it's coming down from the female side of things too. Anyway, what works well with you two is coming up with ideas and solutions, standing on your own 2 feet. So any strength she's got where she stood on her own and did things on her own, you get that strength from her as well. The 3 is all about fun, family, can be fertility and babies. So I feel that this need and desire you have for having a marriage or a relationship, a solid relationship and babies and all of that, I feel it comes through from this grandmother, from Barbara. Up here is a big learning curve. There's a lot to be had here. The 2 of you could have worked well together as teachers, teaching younger people or teaching people, let's say your grandmother had some sort of disorder. She'd do well with encouraging people to work together, come together in a community style of environment, and teaching and learning going on. There's a very structured feel to this connection between the 2 of you. It's like if she organised Thanksgiving, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody for tomorrow. I think it's Thanksgiving the 24th. It's the 24th here right now. We don't celebrate it out here, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And I'm very thankful for each and every one of you, especially my donators on this channel. You keep me going. Yeah. I do feel you would stand very strong against each other here. Not against each other in a negative way, but you would be very opinionated, One of you is very strong and opinionated. The other one's like, okay, I'll go with the flow. I'm not sure which side that's coming from. I'm not sure whether she's the one that would be more dominating and saying, this is how it's got to be, James, it's just bad luck. Or whether you're saying, no, this is how it's got to be, whatever, however you call her, like Nana, grandmother, granny. Yeah, one of you is saying, got to stand alone, you've got to do it yourself. This is all about friends and family, getting together, sharing a sense of community. It can be a church kind of thing. It can be like getting together, going to church together, or going to the local supermarket together. There's something about tradition and family going on here between the two of you. I don't know if she's like, she had children with your grandfather, obviously, but I don't know if there was someone else that she always wanted, but she didn't have that person. Because it's kind of showing like being on your own and then being with more than one person, but not being solid with either one. And that's sort of like what's been going on with you. You meet these different friends and things, but you're mostly on your own here, and she's showing mostly on your own when you're together. If yous were teachers in a school, this is a really good combination. This is two people being responsible for other human beings. It's two people learning and teaching. It's two people who come up with brilliant ideas and solutions, and it's a sense of community. The problem you would have if you were actually like in, in a marriage or something like that, lack of commitment to each other. So that can be disappointing, this, but this may mean depression, anxiety, anger. It may mean negative emotions sitting down here, and these negative emotions are because of secrets. Let's say that she believes, remember you asked me a question about your mother and your father, what went on, or something like that, about their separation and stuff. This would be where she knows the real truth about who did what or who said what. So that could create negative emotions, withdrawal, not being committed to what needs to happen. Both of you desire companionship. Both of you desire somebody one-on-one with you. D, okay, James, we'll move on from this, but anyway, that's what I'm seeing there. So all up you're a 16, which is 7. Very spiritual number here. You've probably had many lifetimes with this grandmother. There's probably been many lifetimes where you two were together in some fashion. Maybe in the past you were husband and wife or something and had children, because these numbers all together all represent family and children and marriage. Very strong and opinionated though. Very strong with desires and drive, and like if something goes wrong, it's like, let's not spend too much time being sad and down. Let's get out of this dump and let's move forward. It's like coming up with brilliant ideas and happiness, and come on, let's just get with the family. Let's just go out for a picnic or whatever. So there's fun, family, learning, drive, ideas, being responsible, admitting responsibility, but this is quite a negative tone down here, the 222. Go online onto Google and look up number 2 in numerology in the negative side of 2, because that's what's sitting here. And I think that it comes from secrets. If there's a secret going on, you won't tell the secret, she won't tell the secret, and then that can create a negative emotion. Anyway, that's what we got there, James. Thank you for allowing me to have a look at that as a demonstration for the channel. Much appreciated. And let's get back on with these readings. So we've got a super chat payment from Denise. We'll put you down here, Denise. Okay, Denise, you have paid $10 US. Now, the super chat readings are $7 US is a mini, and $14 US is a detailed reading. So you've paid in between. So what we're going to do is, instead of 5 minutes or 10 minutes, we're going to do about 7 minutes for you. okay? Because you've paid a little bit extra there, Denise. So we'll do your question as a mini, and then we'll do 2 yes and no's instead of just 1, because you've paid $2 over, $3 over the mini read. Okay, thank you, Denise. I'm not sure who paid first, you or D. D, you said you've paid for a full reading. So 1 full reading. All right, I'll just go and check that. But we'll do Denise first. So Denise's question is there. We'll do that first, and then we'll come to you, D. All right. So we've got... Okay, James paid after D as well. So James is paid. James, I'm assuming it's a double mini thing again. All right. All right, so we're doing Denise first, then D, then James, okay, for the double mini. All right, here we go. So Denise is up first. How does Matthew feel about the separation? I'm sorry that you're going through that. Okay, so we'll set this for 5, and then we'll do 2 questions. All right, where's my cards? Okay, Denise up first. How does Matthew feel about the separation with Denise? Denise would like to know. Show me Denise, Matthew, and how he feels. How does Matthew currently feel about being separated from Denise? M-A-T-T-H-E-W. He doesn't feel very good. This is somebody that feels that the relationship's not completely done. This is something to do with a third party interference. Now, this could be somebody that cheated, lied. It could be deception. It could be a mother, an ex, a child. Somebody interfered in this relationship. He's angry. There's anger sitting here. There's disappointment. But this over here is somebody that's saying, no, the relationship's not completely finished. It's just there's something wrong. I feel it can be fixed. And then this is a frustrated energy. This energy over here, this queen, I believe is you. And you're turning your back on this kind of whatever this behavior is. It's like you're looking at, you want a solid commitment. You want truth, not lies. Because this is truth and lies here. And you're wanting someone that's committed and truthful and standing by your side. And he knows that. This over here, I feel, is you've turned your back on this. You've had enough of this. There is some sort of gossip, lies, crap going on here in Matthew's world. A lot of hurt here, Denise. So I don't know if it's you hurting or him hurting or both. But this is where you're standing on your own feet, and you're wanting what's right for you. And you're wanting somebody that's going to be committed, somebody that's going to say, I'm committed, this is where I'm putting my energies into, I'm telling you the truth, this is positive. This over here is lies, deception, anger, third party, a total imbalance. We've got lies and truth, we've got lies and truth, we've got third party. We do have things to do with alcohol, drugs, gambling, lying, cheating, all of this sort of shit sitting here. Sorry that I said shit, but anyway. All right, let's get more information on Matthew. So how's he feeling? He's feeling crappy. He's feeling angry. He's feeling deceived. He's feeling anger, definitely anger there. Frustration, energy. I don't know if this is him thinking, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make this better again. His mother came between the two of you. Okay. She may be the person standing here. She may be the one in between. This is a broken relationship. This is a working, functioning relationship. This is lies and deception. This is truth and honesty. So she may be the one that pulled the pin on this. Okay. But I'm feeling like that's you. You're standing strong and you're wanting this. You're wanting truth, honesty, and to be committed to somebody. I do feel this is your pain as well, your frustration, your anger, your sadness. Yeah, show me more about Matthew and Denise, please. How is Matthew feeling about this separation with Denise? Our free list is closed, Pooja. Yes, it is closed. How is he feeling? He's not sleeping too well. He's very defensive about what's happened. He's trying to say, no, it wasn't me, it was you, whatever. He's trying to start a new beginning, but he's not getting very far because this is somebody going around in a circle of anger. It's like somebody sitting in a cesspool. So I don't know if there was drinking involved. I don't know if you were drinking, he was drinking, or alcohol, or gambling, or something. There's some sort of deception, lies, hanging around the wrong people as well. This can be just being with the wrong people doing the wrong thing. The good news is this could do a turnaround and come together quite nicely. I don't know if that's what you're wanting. I don't know if you want to be back with Matthew. If this is not you going with Matthew, this is you going on a new journey with somebody else. But he's thinking, I just need to start something new. But then he's stressing his whole life about this whole thing. This is somebody not sleeping, but this is somebody that knows that they're doing this to themselves at the same time. And then this is putting a wall up and just saying, no, I'm fine. This is what I'm doing right now. Bottom of the deck. We can have this can represent third party in some circumstances, but it also can represent fertility, sexual desires, and a sense of community coming back together. But that's not there at the moment. That's something that could happen. All right, so now we'll do 2 yes and no's. We'll use the Lenormand to give you some more information here, Denise. Thank you so much for your donation today. Next time, if you are paying and you've got PayPal, I'd really appreciate that you use PayPal. The only reason I ask for that is that the Super Chat payments, number one, I won't get that payment probably till either end of December or end of January. Number two, they take a pretty hefty fee when you use Super Chat. It's nice to have it, but if you do have PayPal, Denise, and you want a reading in future, can you please go to PayPal? I'd really appreciate it. I get paid straight away. And secondly, they don't take big chunks out of the money. All right, 1, 2, 3. But if you have to use Super Chat, guys, it's $7 US for a mini and over, and it's 14 US if you want the long, detailed 10 to 12 minute reading. All right, so just think of 2 questions in your mind for a yes or no answer, Denise. You don't have to type them on the screen. And I will give you, top 3 will be your first question, bottom 3 will be your second question. I'll also give you a yes or a no. It might be a maybe, but I'll also give you some more information towards your reading, okay? Some more cards with energies and information. Okay, so this is for you, Denise. The cards are going everywhere. First question is... Ooh... I'm going to give it a maybe yes. A maybe yes, okay? So your information to finish off the reading, this is being wise with what you're going to do now. Be careful who you talk to. Only speak up about something if you actually know that that is the truth. Learn from... There is a bridge presented to you at the moment. You're standing down here on this bridge. You're trying to get over here. You're trying to work out how to fix something or how to do something. You can do it. When this card comes out, you can do it. It's just going to take some time and some learning from the past. You've got to work things out. This over here can be somebody that's self-centered. It's the very attractive, very alluring guy. Somebody that takes your fancy, somebody that can be very sexual. It can be somebody famous. It can be somebody that everybody wants this person around. The problem I have with this card is that how secure are you with this person? This person can be all about themselves at times. Okay, it is a male, masculine energy. Your second question, so your first question is a maybe yes. Second question, yes, no, yes. Okay, this is more of a yes, but there's something in between your happiness. This is the happy home, contentment, healing, looking after people, gathering together with family. This is a new beginning, a child, a baby, a new beginning, everything you've been wishing and hoping for. But in the middle of your dreams is the snake. The snake shows up as a female. This female could be liked by a lot of people, but she gets in and she's like the snake with fangs. So you got to watch your back. You got to watch who's behind you, who you're talking to. Are you talking to somebody that then runs off and tells somebody else? You know, that sort of thing. Just be careful who you trust at this time. I do feel that you got a yes answer here, but there's a delay on it because of somebody else. Okay, anyway, that's your reading, Denise. Hope you got something out of that. And thank you for your donation today. And that's how easy it is, guys. Denise just hit that super chat button, donated some money, and she got herself a detailed, personalised reading. Okay, so we've done Denise. Thank you, Denise. Just put $10, put a tick there. All right, D, you're up next with your question, D. D, is your question on here? Let me just go and check. I don't know how long I'll be on today, guys. I felt a bit off yesterday. That's why I didn't get online yesterday. I could have got online yesterday. I just really didn't feel up to it. And I'm still feeling a bit weird at the moment. So I won't be on too long. Okay, D, we've got your question there. Thank you, D. And then James, get ready with your questions. When I'm near the end of this one's going to go for about 10 minutes or so. So in about 10 minutes time, James, get ready. When I'm getting to the last part of the reading and my buzzer goes, put your questions down. Thanks. D, I saw Tim today after many years, but you looked a mess. So you didn't say hi. That said, did he see me? If so, what was he thinking? And the funny thing is, I had a feeling I would see him. Oh gosh, it's began. The sneezing. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's get the timer on. Okay, D. Here we go. D wants to know if Tim's seen her today. Thank you, D. Wants to know, did Tim see D today, and what's he think about it? What's he think about it? Note to yourself, D, in future, dress like you want to look every time you step out your door. Why do you think my camera's not on right now? I washed my hair this morning. I haven't done anything with it. I haven't even dried it properly, and it's a big mess, and I feel like I look like crap. Okay. That's the beauty of putting your hands on camera and not putting your face. Okay, how did Tim feel? Did he see her? Let's first see, did he see you? Bottom of the deck, how does he feel about it? Top of the deck is, did he see D when she was out today and she didn't say hi? If he did, how did he feel about that from the bottom of the deck? Here we go. We'll just put 6 cards down for did he see you? Well, this would mean, yeah, and he was going to talk to you, but then you didn't talk. So I do believe he did see you. How did he feel about it? I'm sure that when you've got a connection with somebody, it wouldn't matter if you're wearing a sack or you look terrible. When there's a connection there, they don't really care. You know what I mean? The person is the person. How did he feel about you? Nothing to do with you not looking good. He might have wondered whether you were avoiding him for some reason, because this is a sexual energy. This is where somebody's attracted to somebody, so he felt attraction towards you, but this was sort of like a nice surprise, not a bad surprise. So he actually looked at you with desire, and this over here was confusion as to why you didn't say hello or approach him or something, because this is where he's seen you. He felt pretty confident in his own self here. And then he was waiting for something to happen, some sort of hello, how are you, whatever. And then this is somebody like, huh? You know, he may have got a bit annoyed or he may have been disappointed. You were avoiding him. I think he noticed you and he may have been confused that, because this is like talking to you, being open, honest, this is like sneaky kind of behavior or ignoring somebody. He may have thought that you didn't actually see him. You may have convincingly made it look like, no, I don't think so though. I don't think so. I was going to say that maybe he spotted you and seen you go off in a different direction and thought, oh, she mustn't have seen me. But I do think he knows that you've seen him. And he's confused as to why nothing happened here. And it's like where it starts off with, he went, oh, well. But the more he thinks about it, it's almost like he gets angry about it or he doesn't understand. Like he's thinking 1 minute she wants to talk, then she doesn't want to talk. So it did confuse him. This is somebody confused with the black and red. But down here, what did he think when he seen you? Desire. This is all about desire. This is somebody that thinks about love, romance, sex, fun. It looks like he might have been going to talk to you about going somewhere or doing something or catching up. I don't know why there's another king here. We've got two kings, two different kind of kings. I don't know if you've got somebody in your life and that's why he didn't sort of shout out to you and say, hey, D, you know, like, I don't know if he's with somebody or you're with somebody. But yeah, it's a bit confusing as to why there's two kings here, D. Anyway, let's see how Tim is feeling about you at the moment. How does... Yes, you can, Love Light, you can donate. I haven't done your question, no. You would be next on the free list when I get there, but at the moment I'm doing paid readings. So after this one, I've got 2 more. And then if you pay, you'll be after that. If you don't pay, you'll just get a little yes and no question. So yeah, it's up to you, Love Life. All right. More information on Tim. How's he feeling about D after... I think he did notice you. I think he did notice you and he was a bit confused that you went off in a different direction. How did he feel when he seen you, if he seen you? I'm going to say that he did see you because when he thinks about you or whatever, he's there. But this is confusion. But this is love and desire. And it was a nice surprise, actually. Nice surprise. So he obviously didn't notice that you looked terrible. I'm sure you didn't look terrible. How's he feeling? Oh, okay. So he's feeling strong desires here. He feels a love connection between you, but he's got this walking away from the attachment. So I don't know if he thought that you don't want to talk to him or you don't want to associate with him for some reason. If I was you, D, I'd be flicking him a message or an email and say, if you're wondering the other day if you've seen me, I looked terrible and I raced home and I felt really embarrassed or something. I would be honest with what happened. If you want to connect with him, because this looks like he's got a strong desire and attachment to you, but he's showing the walking away. So that literally could have been you walked away from him. He might be worried about it. Yeah, this is somebody worried. It's an upside down ace, not sure what's going on there. Is this over? Is she not going to talk to me anymore? He's trying to work out why you did this, and he's coming up with some sort of weird, impulsive kind of knee-jerk reactions. This here is usually somebody that wants to commit long-term with what they want to do. This over here is broken-hearted and not sure what's going on. You reached out to him and told him, I saw him, but I looked terrible. Oh, you did tell him. So you have told him. You did contact him and say, I seen you there, but I felt I looked terrible, so I didn't come up to you. I didn't talk to you. Oh, okay. I think at the time when it happened, he felt desire, happiness. He was like, oh, she's here. And thought, you know, there was a bit of a shock reaction here. because this is someone shocked. And this is a nice shock because we've got all nice cards here. So there's someone pleasantly surprised. Meanwhile, you feel like you look terrible. Yeah, so I don't know what went on between the two of you in the past. You haven't heard back from him yet. I don't know if he's got somebody else or you got somebody else, and that's why there's this sort of backwards and forwards going on. But this is all about betrayal, heartbreak, trying to mend from something and trying to make a decision about what you want to do. So I don't know if he's trying to say that's it with us, or whether he feels that that's what you're trying to do or whatever. I don't know. Because there's a very confusing reading. On the one hand, it's showing a lot of love, desire, and somebody that wants to be there forever, somebody that's investigating what they want to do. Because if we look at these in rows, there's strength, investigating, and thinking about long-term commitment. There's love, confusion, and heartbreak sitting in the middle. There's walking away and finishing things, then making a swift decision, and then not knowing what to do. So it's going from some sort of strength to fading out again. So it's really, he has someone else. Okay. Well, that's why he probably hasn't got back to you yet. He probably can't. He's probably waiting for the right timing to be able to do something. He may have felt a bit of relief when you walked away because the person he's with may have been near him, may have been watching him. You know what I mean? So if let's say it was the supermarket and you spotted him somewhere and then you went the other direction, he might have thought a relief because the girlfriend who he's with right now was right there, or she was meeting him or something. And he didn't want to have to explain who you were or what you were doing there. But you asked what he felt if he's seen you. Yes, he did see you. I believe he's seen you. Yeah, I think you confused him because you walked away. But this here shows that he feels some sort of desire in that for you. All right. So the buzzer's going. James, will need your questions, and Lovelight will put you down here and we'll take you off the free list. You'll get your free question in your reading anyway. You've paid £10. That's a detailed reading, I believe. I'll have to look that one up to see what that is compared to dollars, American dollars. So we'll just take Lovelight off there. That means Alex 20 and Angelina will be next on the free list when I get there. And Sunflower, you get a spot on the list now if you're still here. We'll move Sunflower up. All right, let's do your yes and no's and give you some more information, D. So 2 yes and no's, D, but plus some more information from here. Show me more information for D. Top of the deck is her first question, bottom of the deck is her second question. So 2 questions in your mind, D. Top of the deck is your first question, bottom of the deck is your second question. Top of the deck, first question, bottom of the deck, second question. Here we go. In time, yes, first question. This is messaging, talking, communicating, invitations, whatever. This is a lot of hard work, trying to get somebody to speak, trying to get somebody to join you, whatever, trying to get work happening, and you're being told to wait, wait, wait. It's all a matter of timing at the moment. But in answer to your question, yes or no, we've got yes, maybe, maybe. So it's a maybe yes. There's no no in there. It's all pointing towards yes, but I think it's all a matter of timing, whatever your question was. And there's messages anyway. Second question from the bottom and last messages for your reading. Taking a chance on a flirt. This is like the Knight of Wands. It's a flirt, a player, very attractive. Everybody's attracted to this person. A lot of sexual energy there, a lot of masculine energy there. It can be somebody very talented, a singer, the boss of a big company, somebody that's in the limelight, a sports hero. It doesn't have to be. Anyway, this is taking a gamble. This is a maybe. This is a heavy burden that's on your back, and this is a yes. So you've got a maybe, a yes, and a no. So this second question you're asking is not getting answered. We'll get one more card to try and... Okay, this would be yes. It's maybe a yes. This is taking a chance on something that might not be too good, and it might actually be a burden in the end. So whatever your second question was, I'm not too sure if that made any sense to you, but there may be information coming in, a message, something like that, that's going to clarify what you need to do, but this can be confusion and it can be burdens as well. So to me, this looks like somebody's wanting to take a chance on whoever he is, and it might be not a great thing at this time. Okay, so that's what we get there for you, D. So thank you so much, D. All right, coming up next we had James. Okay, James. Well, good news regarding... Will you get good news? Oh, so you must have had some tests or something like that, James. And will you be able to... Oh, okay, so you haven't been well, James. You've still been taking time off. Okay. Hope you're okay. Okay, here we go, James. Will James be getting good health news tomorrow? Will James getting good... Sally, the free list was full when you came in the room. So if you made a payment, you'll be on the list. Did you make a payment, Sally? Let me just go and check. Hang on, James. What's going on with Sally? Sally, if you came into the room, the free list was already done. There's no payment from you. And is there a super chat payment? Hang on. Super chat is from Lovelight. And that's it. Okay, that's it. So Sally, you must be asking about the free list. I wrote you down, did I? I have on the free list, I've got Alex 20, Angelina will be next, then Susie, Sunflower after that. Oh, Sally, yes. Sally, that's right, you're a newbie. Okay, that's fine. I get confused once I'm starting to read and I'm in the zone. I get confused with what's going on up here. Yes, you will get a reading, Sally, if I get back there, if I get back to there. At the moment, we just got to go through all the people that pay. The people that pay take preference over the people that are waiting on the free list, okay? But we will get to you in time. I'll make a point of making sure that your reading gets done today, your yes and no. You're welcome to go and do a super chat or a PayPal payment, okay? Yeah, don't post your question for quite some time at the moment. We're working on James's question about his health at the moment. Will James get good news in regards to his health tomorrow? Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there that celebrates that. James, this is good and not so good. Okay. In the very early stages of whatever this is a good kind of thing. Now, if you look at your health in hearts is representing your blood, your organs, your vitality. It's at a 6, which is above average, which is quite good. Then it drops down to a 3. So it can be something that's progressive, where something has to change. This is some sort of possible hereditary thing that could in time develop into something that you're not going to like too much. It may be something to do with your thyroid hormone balance kind of levels. Funny thing is, James, this is usually, if you were a female, I'd say this is all about pregnancy and a sickly pregnancy. So being pregnant and being sick the whole pregnancy, and then a baby girl coming. So this reading normally indicates somebody that's going to have a baby girl. So I don't know why you've got that as your reading for your health. What I'm feeling is there's something you have that will be explained to you that in many, many years, if you don't do particular things with your diet, with exercise, with sleep, whatever, it could progressively get quite bad down the track. But I think right now it's discussing making the right choices, being responsible for your own health, not being silly with what you eat, or how if you're going out late at night too many days a week, or you're overstressing, overworking. Let's just see what else we've got for you, James, with your health. Yeah, something to do with the balance 3-3. This can be kidneys, liver, pancreas, stomach, intestines, pretty much anything from your hips to your lungs and heart, not including the lungs and heart. So there's something there. There may be discussion about possible, not actual surgery, but a procedure to look. So they might want to go down the throat, up the other end. They may want to check everything just to make sure there's nothing nasty floating around. But this is a change for the better in your health, because this can be something small that they find, but if it's not treated or if it's not looked after, it could get quite big and go to the highest level, and then you've got force changes that will come in down the track. I feel the discussion will be about changing something up and going in a different direction. Otherwise, the direction is not going to look too good down the track. One more go at your name. This is what I wanted to see. Final outcome on the whole health thing is balance return, very, very healthy, and a nice result here. So I do feel that it's going to get to something where it's like a scare tactic here. Something scaring you, some sort of fear of the inevitable. I don't know with the thing you've got wrong, whether sometimes they remove a piece of the intestine or something like that. I can't remember if that's what they do with that kind of thing. So that can be discussions about, if this gets to this level, we're going to have to do something about it. But at the moment, let's just monitor. Let's make some changes for the better here. And then if we start to struggle, then we'll have to do something else. But the final outcome cards, James, are showing balance return, health and vitality here, and feeling quite happy with the results. But all of your cards tell me about pregnancies, 2 pregnancies, possible twins, baby girls in the future. So that's a nice thing. So I don't know if you're testing to see if you're fertile as well. Do some tests on fertility. All right, the buzz is gone. We didn't do tarots this time, so we didn't need to. All right, James, yes and no for your first question, and then we'll get on to the second question. Sorry to hear that you're not doing well, James. It's always awful when your health's not there. James has a question in his mind, plus give me some messages for James. Question in James' mind. Here we go, James. Okay, this is yes, maybe, and definitely not. So your messages, what's at the bottom? At the bottom can be heavy burdens, can be taking on too much burden. This is telling me about your own soul connection to yourself, I think. I don't think it's talking about you and somebody else coming together. I think this is you doing what's right for you at this time, following your dreams and your passion. You are going to have a choice coming up. Now, this could be work-related, it could be health-related, because we're just talking about health. This is something that could be quick, fast-paced, and you need to get on target with it right now. Also, this can mean dodgy, like sly, dodgy, kind of doesn't make sense. Keep clear of that. So that's what your messages are there. Will I give you a yes or no? The heavy burdens with the fox is pretty much no. This is maybe, and this is yes. It's leaning towards more of a no at this time, James, whatever the question was in your mind. It's kind of leaning towards that. The first card out was saying yes. The question is yes. If this was positive, it would be more of a yes and nothing to do with no. But this and the burdens, yeah, not good. Anyway, so that's your yes and no on your first one. Second one, let's reset the clock. Okay. James' second question, will you be returning to work when? I'm assuming everything's shut for Thanksgiving on Thursday. James, will you be able to return to work? Will James get back to work Friday? Will James be going back to work on Friday? James be going back to work on Friday. This has nothing to do with the cards, James, but what I'm hearing in my mind is that if you do go back to work, if let's say that you normally work 8 hours on Fridays and you do, I don't know, 8 clients or 6 clients, I see halving what you do. So I see a half day, doing a half day, half the amount of work on Friday, and maybe doing that next week as well, and then going back into it. All right, so I see something about halving the time for some reason. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say. Well, that's work, that's you working. It does look like, yes, this is all to do with work. We've got the 3 kings discussing the business. This can be medical. The jacks and the king of diamonds can be medical. This is nice surprises as well. Yeah, this is working. This here is don't throw yourself back in if you're not ready. If you really just don't feel up to it, you don't feel ready, this is don't throw yourself back into it just now. I don't know if there's some sort of risk of injury or something, James, because this is usually to do with some sort of injury coming up. And I do remember your cards over the last couple of months, I said some health thing was coming. Some sort of health thing was going to knock you off your feet and make you have to stop for a bit. I remember telling you that in other readings, and you said, no, everything's sort of going along normal. And now we're here with this thing. We'll do some tarots this time. Talking about health things and everything, my intestinal tract on my left-hand side, it's just going boom, 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 boom. It's like a gurgling drain. It's been doing that since this morning. I was doing it weeks ago and getting bloating and all sorts of things, and then it finally settled down. I went on to a lactose-free milk, and I'm back on normal milk, and I've got this horrible thing going on again, and I've never had a problem with lactose. Show me James, and back to work on Friday. Okay. So this would represent your boss. This would represent a half-half, 50-50 situation. And this would represent no deal, something not right here. More information. Something new coming in, James. New job, new journey, new beginnings coming in and putting aside. It's like a winding down. It's like the universe is making you stop going to this job. You know, like they've brought this other person in. They're telling you next year will only be 1 day a week. It's like the universe is making this happen. I don't think the universe makes you get ill, but I do think that they put challenges in your path if you're not listening and not changing your direction. Because this is something new and you're going to be very good at it. You're going to be very happy with it, but something's coming to an end here. Something's definitely coming to an end. I'm not liking that upside down ace because that's usually a contract. And when it's upside down, it can be a negative result to something. It can be where somebody's gone the opposite direction. Let me just check this is still working. Yes, it is. All right, let's do 3 of these. More info, James. Going back to work. Okay, so up next was Love Light. You're up next, Love Light. So, Love Light, we need your question, please. Okay, James. We'll do the yes and no with the blue cards. This is just more information for you, James, about work. James wants to know, will he be going back at work on Friday? This Friday, the 25th. It's going to be tough. This is, yes, going back to work. This is where it feels like a big bloody mountain trying to work. And this is where you just feel like you need to cut loose, need to cut the anchor, need to get away. Bottom of the deck, key to success is there. It's right there if you just look. So yeah, that's the answer with you going back to work. Do I think you're going back to work? I think if you do, I don't think you'll be there all day. I think you might contact the boss and say, look, I want to come in on Friday. How about you only book in X amount of clients for me on Friday, and I'll do a half day just to get back into the swing. And maybe for Monday as well if you're still not feeling great. I'm really praying that you're going to be okay, James. It does look like things will turn around and you'll start to feel good. You need some happiness in your life, James. You need to feel happiness and everything. Okay, I'll scroll up and find it, Love Light. I haven't got my moderator. Normally my moderator posts the questions and keeps everything flowing. I've got absolutely no moderators at the moment, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, James, question yes or no? Yes or no for James? Question yes or no for James? Maybe yes. I'm going to give you a yes because the door to romance is sitting right there. Trying to make your mind up. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Should I stop working? Should I keep working? Should I go on Friday? Should I stay home? Yeah, you're standing at a crossroad. This is you. This is when I see the contract card, I feel like it's where somebody commits to something, but they don't have all the answers. You know, they commit without really committing to it. So if you say, yep, I'll be at work on Friday, I feel inside yourself you're going, oh, I hope I can get through the whole day, or I hope I don't have too many clients because I don't know if I can stand there all day doing that. It's, I don't know. And I feel like your universe at the moment around you, your spirit guides, your energies, is trying to get you to withdraw from that place. Everything, every step of the way, it's like where you asked for a raise, then they said that they would give it next year, they'd only give you half, and then they brought somebody else into work, and then now she's, you know, going to be doing half the work and you're doing half the work, and then they're telling you that next year they only want you one day. It's like this place, since you asked for the raise, they've gone in a different direction. But I feel like this direction has been brought upon by your guides getting you to go in a different direction. Okay, so that's you, James. And I send you all my energies and light and that you get better. Hopefully whatever's wrong with you right now, hopefully you're going to be okay. Okay, Love Light. Now, I did need to check what £10 is in US dollars at the moment, just to see whether this was a bit more than a mini or it's a full reading. I think it's a full reading, to be honest. Where is the money thing? This one will do. £10. It's $2 short of the reading on Super Chat. Okay, so we'll do a in-betweener reading like what we did for Denise. We'll set the clock for 5 minutes and then we'll do 2 yes or no questions at the end of it, and we'll do some Lenormand as well. All right, so we'll do a bit of both. I think somebody else just paid. Jeeta will be after this one, guys. Jeeta hasn't got her question there, so we'll just write Jeeta down. Okay, so this is equivalent to 12 US. That was 10 US. Okay, so we'll do, actually what we'll do for you is we'll do 7 minutes on the clock, and then we'll do 2 yes or no's for you, Love Light, okay? So let's do yours now. Yeah, it's 14 US dollars when you're using the super chat button. If you go to PayPal, it's only 11 US dollars for a mega reading, and if you're using super chat for a mini reading, it's 7 US dollars and up. And if you're using PayPal, it's $6 and up. Okay, so that's how it works. All right, Love Light, your question was what's coming for me and D, the Cancer energy. I reached out to them today, but they didn't reply. What's their next action for me? Or thoughts or messages. So, Love Light, I'll need either your first name or your star sign. So if you want to say you're whatever, the Scorpio or Libra or whatever you are, I just want to work with the two things because Love Light's not your name. So I need to work with either your star sign or your name. So the same as what you've done there. D, the Cancer, what is yours? S, the Scorpio, or T, the Pisces, what's yours? We need yours to work with that. Me and M, you mean? You're the Virgo and they are Cancer. Okay, so hang on. What did you say? D the Cancer or M the Cancer? Are you D? You're D the Virgo and they're M the Cancer. Is that what you mean? I'll just wait for you to clarify that. So what letter is Virgo? You're Virgo. And Cancer is D or they're M? Cancer is M and Virgo is what? It doesn't really matter anyway. Doesn't really matter. All right, so we're going to set this for 7 minutes. Okay, what are you saying there? No, I'm not D. Just use just E the Virgo. E Virgo Cancer M. Okay, thank you. All right, let's go. Okay, so, and now the question, let me go back to the question. What is the move of the Cancer? Starts with M. What is M, the Cancer's energy and move towards E Virgo? E the Virgo wants to know what is M's next moves towards her. M the Cancer, what is their next moves towards E the Virgo, if any? So we'll do, I think it's best to do your reading this way. You, E the Virgo, M the Cancer, what's going to happen? Okay, so your energies towards this person. We got sex, fun, friendship, but a broken relationship, an imbalance in a relationship. There can be some sort of argument that's gone on, some sort of deception, hanging around the wrong crowd, something like that. Because it looks like it was nice, and then other people got involved or something. Their energies, there's you as they see you, strong, desirable. Now, I don't know if this is you or another female. This can be two separate females. One that there is a working companionship in the same sort of groups, the same sort of work, the same sort of people, working on something, moving towards each other in the same kind of pattern. Then this one is where on the sideline, not the same sort of energy, mismatch energy. I'm seeing a third party kind of situation here. This looks like husband and wife, and then this looks like another person. So it's like we've got one male and two females here in this picture. We've got truth and lies on the Cancer side of the thing. We've got some anger going on here as well. I don't know if it's coming off the Cancer or it's coming off whoever they are. There's confusing energy going on around your Cancer person. Now, when we look at what might be coming between the two of you, this is looking pretty good. This is looking like some sort of wish and desire, but a bit of a roadblock at the moment. So this is gossip. This is other people getting involved in the situation. So there is two females here. Okay. This could be a nice connection between two people. There's something to do with doing the responsible thing, doing the right thing. This could be going out together somewhere, meeting somewhere, but there's not just you two together. This is like a group of people together. It can be a working energy, can be where everybody's gathering for work, it can be a party. It just looks like there's a couple of occasions. Sometimes I don't know if this is your energy where you're feeling left out or you're feeling sad about things or even jealousy. The messages, let's move on. Show me messages from M, the Cancer star sign, towards Love Light, the Virgo. Love Light wants to know, is there a message from M, the Cancer star sign, that she's interested in? We're going to give you 7 cards. This is someone that's trying to end something. Someone they've had some sort of nasty shock, surprise, information's come out. You feel that this person's your soulmate, okay. This is someone with frustrated energy. I can't do anything about it, you know, that kind of thing. I can't do anything right now. There's been some pretty nasty kind of things going on around this person's life at the moment. They could have lost somebody. They could have been going through problems at work, problems with their family, whatever. This is where it turns around. It's like they're saying, not right now, but maybe in the future. Because this is usually two people coming together in love, companions and securing their journey, but then we've got a divorce or a separation going on at the same time, okay? So this is where I'm frustrated right now. I can't do anything about it. I've got to tend to this. I don't know if there's something to do with a baby boy, a child, or something and that. This can be somebody that's just going blank. Like, just leave me alone right now. I can't function. This down here is maybe. Maybe in the future we can feel something, we can do something. There's a lot of love here coming on both sides. There is a connection of sorts, but I don't know if this person, they're involved with somebody else, they're married to somebody else or whatever, but this is like somebody that's saying, whilst I'm here, I can't do nothing. But if I'm apart, then I can have this. So I feel that they feel a strong connection towards you. They know that you feel a connection towards them, but I feel like their hands are tied. So let's just get some, see how the time is going. Okay, we've still got a minute to go. And then we'll do 2 yes and no's, and you just think about them in your mind. Love Light, okay? Show me more information about Love Light, the Virgo, E, the Virgo, M, the Cancer. Show me the connection. Show me how M, the connection is for him with her. How is this connection coming from M? Sorry, not him to her. M, the Virgo. How's this connection from them to her? Okay, these are opposing energies. This person's confused at the moment. Sometimes they feel very successful, that everything's going the way it should be, and other times they want to escape, they want to get away. So they're living a double kind of lifestyle. Sometimes they might be putting on a front to people, smiling, saying what happy family they are, going to work, doing their thing, and then other days they're like screaming and they want to go. They want to just get away, and you could be this person's escape. Here, this is to do with their mind. It's upside down. Their connection is just not functioning properly. In the past, it could have been something great. But right now I feel like they're going through something and they're not making a firm decision at the moment because they're confused about what they need to do. There is a money tone in this reading. It could be to do with that financially it's easier where they are. You know, it could be something to do with that. Let's get some more information. The buzzer's going. What I want to do, this is somebody that needs to heal. They're not healing. Somebody that's, you know, without the money. We got 666 here, so this is some sort of... Three of Wands. This is usually somebody makes a firm decision about what they want. It's upside down as well. This was upside down. You know, like it's... This person at the moment, they've got a lot going on. What I want to do is, you want to know if they're going to stay with this person. Show me M, the Cancer's connection to the person they're currently with. Show me M and their connection to the person they're actually with right now. Show me M, the Cancer. Show me N, the Cancer, and their actual connection to the person they're with right now. Ah, okay. So this was a fast-paced, forceful kind of connection, what's going on at the moment with him or her, whatever. They're going on some sort of journey. This can be something to do with a child as well. There's a lot of male energy around this person you're asking about. This is where a money thing, where they're feeling left out. There's some sort of separation going on between the two of them. It's not very solid at the moment. There's some sort of money problem. Some sort of fast-paced decision was made. They're going on some sort of journey, but something's wrong money-wise. And the Death card's at the bottom and the Desire card's there and then the Sun's there. So the connection between the two of them, there is a desire thing there with them. It's like the female showing up as the working energy, going into the sunshine, which is the truth and stuff coming out. The Death card can mean an ending and new beginnings going on between the two of them as well. There's something to do with finances and work and that here. Anyway, this reading is getting too long now. It was only supposed to be the one question, the one focus sort of area. But yeah, because you're new and that, I had a further look. Let's just do 2 yes and no's with the Lenormand deck. Love light, that's the end of the reading. The paid readings is usually just the one question and we focus, we have a look at all of that and I get as much information as I can, and you know, you're asking me more and more questions. Anyway, ask the questions in your mind. Top 3 cards will be your first question in your mind, bottom 3 will be your second question. So you might want to say, will they stay together? Or you might want to ask, will you be with this person or whatever. So you don't have to type your questions on the screen, okay? Yes or no. Love light, the Virgo, she wants to have 2 questions in her mind. First question's at the top, second question's at the bottom. Please give me an answer for love light. Now this will be information as well. First question is... maybe no, maybe not at this time. You've got a hard efforts and trying to push something. You've got being told to wait, and there's something to do with secrets going on. Some sort of secret kind of thing being revealed. It's kind of these two giving me a negative tone. This is neither negative or positive. So this is saying maybe in time, but there's something secret about whatever your question was in your mind. Okay, and your second question, just to finish the reading, and I wish I had a moderator so I could know what I'm up to. I'm just going to check things. Your second question is, this is no, this is definitely yes, and this is maybe as well. So it's, let's get another card. It's more of a yes eventually. There's something annoying here, something ruining plans. This here is news you've been waiting for, finally coming towards you. And this is something that can represent, it could be careful what you wish for, okay? Because this could create a burden, a different kind of burden. This here is talking about balance, stability and home life, focusing on yourself at the moment. Anyway, that's what we have for you, Love Light. Now, let me just go check PayPal. Okay, Jeter. Did we do Jeter yet? Jeter. Where's Jeter? Jeter paid next. So the free list. Alex20, you've posted your question, so we'll get yours done. Alex20. Angelina, are you still here while I'm waiting for Jeter's question? Jeter, if you're there, can you please post your question? Sally, you can post your question now. We'll have a look at that. Alex20, did my ex think that you like someone else when we stopped talking? I indirectly told him something like that. Oh, Jeter. Okay, we'll get on to Jeter. Sally, you'll just have to hang in there. No worries, Love Light. Thank you for joining us and doing a payment today. Alex20, did Alex's ex think that she had somebody else? Did Alex's XYZ, did Alex's ex, the name starts with Y, did they think that she had somebody else? They definitely did. They weren't too sure whether you did or you didn't, but this is saying they kind of thought you were, yes, they thought you were, yes, they thought you were. So they thought you were seeing somebody else or interested in somebody else. At first, they weren't too sure. They're sort of like, I'm not too sure if she meant that or not. Then they thought, yeah, this is the appreciation card. So they feel like somebody was showing you attention. So you possibly were interested elsewhere. And this here is their intuition was telling them that there is somebody else that you may have been talking to. Bottom of the deck. This is whether they weren't too sure whether you were or you weren't. Okay. Jeter, I know you've been here many times before and you did pay. So were we doing what's coming in you for your current job? Annual review is in December. Okay, so we're doing a full reading on that. Before I get to that, Jeter, I'm just going to do Sally J, who is a newbie here. Alex20 is done. Haley, Ellie. Angelina, Susie, Sunflower, Beautiful Princess Pinky, Mira, and Queen Angie. Now, Queen Angie, I'm going to remove moderator status from you because you came in and you're not moderating, which is, that's fine, but I need moderators. Sally J. Sally J, we'll just answer your yes and no because you've been waiting patiently, and I need to go turn everything off, Jeter. Will Bilal give you a solid commitment in love? Sally wants to know, will Bilal be giving her commitment in love? Will Bilal give Sally commitment in love? Susie, you're here. Susie, you were on the list. Oh, yeah, that's right. You didn't thing. Susie, we'll do your question after Jeter, okay? Your person will give you commitment once they've got enough money behind them. So once their job's secure or once they've got a house to live in or whatever, it's got something to do with their financial circumstances as to why the delay about commitment here, Sally. But this is the balance, the family, fertility, pregnancy, babies, the whole thing. But this is a yes, and this is strength and growing in love. This can represent a Leo energy in your life as well at the moment. So I don't know what that's all about, but that's showing up. Bottom of the deck, we got you need to wait, rest and rejuvenate. You need to just wait till the right timing. So I do think that this person will commit to you in the future, but at the moment I think they're very worried about whether they've got enough money to get married or get engaged, get married, have kids, all of that sort of thing. So at the moment it's floating on the whole money thing, okay? But that's a yes. That means yes, that there would be commitment in love. All right, Angelina, you're still here as well. Okay, so Angelina and Sally, we've done. Susie and Angelina, you'll be posting your questions after Jita. Jita is a paid reading, so I've just got to go and turn everything off on the other thing. Chris, you're here. Thank you, Chris, for turning up. I've done the whole session with no moderators today, and I was only coming online for an hour. I've been online an hour and a half, so I will get going soon. I just want to go and turn everything back off and say that the room is now closed. No more free readings, no more payments today. I mean, if there's somebody wants to do a payment, I'll consider it. Let me just turn this off now. All right, no worries, Sally. And now, Jita, a full reading for you. Let me just find your question again, Jita. And then while I'm doing this reading, Susie and Angelina, can you please get your questions ready and posted? Jita, what's coming for you in your current job? Okay, Jita's having an annual review at work in December. What things can she expect in December with her review in her current job? What can Jita expect to find out and hear in December at the annual review? What's coming towards Jita with her job, her career path? Hopefully nice positive news. Here we go, Jita. Okay, so in the long run, it shows things working out very, very nicely down here. Right now, if you were hoping for a possible bit of a pay rise or some sort of concrete thing written down on paper about what was happening, it looks like you're stressing out about something. It doesn't look like it's going to be as big as you thought it would be. There is a possibility they're going to ask you to either teach somebody or learn something from somebody here, because this is usually the square of learning. There is some sort of discussion going on about maybe a disagreement between you and a co-worker. I don't know if this person's a boss or whether this person just works where you work, but there could be some sort of, not an argument, but a disagreement about his way of thinking or your way of thinking or something. So there may be something discussed about, we heard that there was a little bit of a discrepancy between you and this person, but then it works out well. But it does look like you might be asking them, I'd like to go to do a night course to enhance my position here. And you might be talking about them paying for you to do this course as well. So there's something like that I'm seeing here. Jita, there is a he said, she said kind of thing here. So I do feel that there may be something along the lines of maybe you were implicated that you did something wrong on one day, one particular occasion, or with a client or whatever it was, and you didn't actually do that thing. So there's a discussion backwards and forwards about who was responsible for what, who was involved. But then down here, it's showing a very happy feeling coming out of it. I do feel you might be asked to do some more projects or some more work, or you may even be asked to travel somewhere different to work, or you might be requesting that. There is a forced change coming in through this meeting, but you will take this new change that's going to happen and you'll be very good at it. For some reason, you've got cards that represent 9 months of pregnancy, fertility, and a baby boy here. Usually a baby boy is something about bringing something through into your job from the past. So you could be coordinating with somewhere you used to work with. Somebody you used to work with might have some offers for you. Somebody from your past might be offering you something coming up. Because this is looking at career in general, not just the job that you're at. This is looking at moving forward with your job. going into next year, this is looking pretty damn good down here. I do see a lot of work, stress, and doing things for people but not getting something in return. Okay, so let's see. And be careful of he said, she said kind of information, because it's like backwards and forwards information going on here. All right, more information for Jita on this review in December. What's coming in this job for her? Okay, so down the track, this is you, all your dreams and wishes coming true, finally getting the karma you deserve, and somebody supporting you along the way. So down the track, it's going to turn out very, very well, Jita. In the beginning, this is you working hard, making new friends, happy memories, working towards eventual retirement or moving into something else. So this is you going from the 8 of diamonds to the 9 of diamonds, 8 of pentacles, 9 of pentacles. This is your progressive. It can be a step up to step down eventually, or go into something else in a good way, not a negative way. Here, this is keeping out of trouble here. When it's like this is emotionally detaching. This is success in something. This is like you're successful with something. You could get a bonus. You could get a pay rise. There could be discussions about stepping up the ladder. But there will be this disconnection going on. It's not going to be as bad as you think. It was upside down. This over here is an offer coming in, but I think because it was upside down, you're not going to say yes at this time. You're not going to be ready for it. There is something to do with learning something here. So that, I don't know if they want you to teach, or you're going to be going and doing a course. Oh yeah, public holiday tomorrow, isn't it? The Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, Chris. Hopefully that all goes well for you. Yeah, I don't know. Mama B normally messages me and tells me that yes, she's going to be online, no problem. She'll be available all day, but I'm assuming she might be studying. Hang on, Jita. Let's keep going here. Why is this clock turning off? Okay, we've still got a minute here. More information for Jita and her career and this job and this review in December. Show me more about Jita and the review in December. Okay, Chris, I'll just... yes, I do feel you will be. Let's have a look. Show me after the review going into January for Jita and this job. How will things be going for Jita and this job after the review? This is very good energy. I do feel that they're wanting you to do more than you can actually do, but you will be able to do it. I know that sounds weird. This is opportunities to progress, move forward, do something that you've been waiting. This is what you've been waiting for as well. This here can be burdens. Now, this might mean that there's too much work and not enough leisure, or you might have to go and look after your mum, your child, whatever. I do feel that there's some sort of burden, but I think it might be a personal burden that happens. You got the sunshine card coming out, so that's success. We have application and success again. So you may be resistant to some sort of change or something they want you to do, something they want you to learn or teach, but you may be resistant at first, but then you can see the benefits of it and then you have success. I'm not going to go any further with these cards because that's really, really positive energy. You've only got that sort of a bit of a burden here, but I'm wondering whether your personal life will interfere in some way with the job or the career. All right, so let's just do 2 yes and no's, Jita. Thank you for your donation. Before we do the yes and no's, Chris, the list of people, I've got it all here. We've got Angelina, Susie, Sunflower. We've done that one. And I don't think the other people are here. So that's pretty much, I'll be finished then, unless somebody else does a donation. But I'll be finished, Chris. So I didn't know if you had a question today. If you do, you need to sort it out now. If you didn't have a question today and you just popped on to help, that's fine as well. All right, so here we go. Okay, Jita, so what I need you to do now is focus on 2 questions in your mind. So one of them might be, will you be working after the review? Will you still be in that job? Oh, Mira, you're still here. Okay, Mira, I thought you might have gone. All right, so Jita, yes or no for your first question will be at the top. Yes or no for your second question will be at the bottom, plus some messages just to finish off this reading. Show me the answers for Jita's questions today. She has 2 questions in her mind. Top question is the top of the deck. Here we go. And second question is bottom of the deck. You got yes, no, yes, no. This is in time. This is you need to be patient. Slow and steady wins the race. Do not sign contracts with your eyes closed. Okay, so this is telling you to go home, think about whatever is going on, read through your contract, your abilities, whatever, and be patient that you can get there. Is it a yes or a no? I'm going to give it a yes. In time, it'll be a yes. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't jump into anything. Don't say no to something straight away. Don't say yes to something straight away. Take your time, okay? And be patient. Be patient that things are going the way they're meant to go. Second question, we have yes, yes, and we have a no sitting down here. Now, I'm giving you a yes to your second question. You're being told that balance is coming back in, and you're also being told that you need to tell the truth. Your truth, be truthful about what you want. Listen and talk, be heard. Okay, so you've got the 5th chakra and the 3rd chakra. 3rd chakra is balancing your life. To me, it's the core of who you are and keeping things in balance and in flow. There's something to do with envy here. So somebody's either envious of you or you're envious of somebody else of what they got or what they're doing or whatever. But that comes into play with these 2 energies here, keeping yourself balanced and keeping yourself on track and truthful, and make sure you're being heard as well, and make sure you listen. Sometimes I'll do a reading on somebody about a particular person, let's just say Joe and Mary, and Mary wants to know, does Joe love her, and you know, whatever, and I'll say, oh, you're going to get a good job, you're going to have money, you're going to, and sometimes Joe's tired, and Mary will listen to that one negative thing and not listen to the rest of the reading. So this here is telling you, make sure that you're listening to everything that's being said, read everything, and make sure people are listening to you as well. Don't be shy, don't stand back. But I do feel there's some sort of jealousy around you at the moment. It could be at work, it could be at home, it could be in your love life, not too sure. All right, so that's it for the paid readings today. Thank you so much, everybody. And we're just going to finish up with our free list. Angelina, Susie, Sunflower, and Mira, I think, is everybody that's here. So let me just scroll back. Angelina first. Angelina, the Libra, is your soulmate manifesting you into their life? Is Angelina's soulmate manifesting her to come into their life? Is Angelina's soul connection, soulmate? Oh, thank you, Gypsy, you've got here. I came on earlier today, so I'm finished now. The other day I came online later. I came online now. Today I decided to come on earlier, and because I was starting to feel tired and stuff, and I thought I'll come online now. Is Angelina's soulmate manifesting her into their life? I feel your soulmate is thinking about you. They're thinking about the journey they want to undertake, who they want to be with, what they want to do, but they're healing through some sort of pain they've gone through. They may be waiting for you to get over whatever you're doing. The answer to your question is yes, by the way. This is someone that's standing solid on the ground. It's a very strong masculine energy, this card. It's the 1st chakra, the Archangel Michael, of protection on the journey. But yeah, you've got the standing your ground, thinking about things solidly. So either you need more time to heal from whatever, or they do. So there's some sort of delay on this person. But yes, the answer to your question is somebody thinking of you, manifesting you into their life. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And when the timing is right, you'll have happy families, because we've got the happy family card at the bottom. So that's the answer, Angelina. It does definitely look like there's somebody there. Angelina. Susie. Is Susie still here? I can see Mira's question. Rest of the year, November, December, is there a blessing coming towards Mira? Has Mira got a blessing coming towards her for the rest of the year? Has Mira got a blessing coming towards her for the rest of the year? Yeah, I like the bottom energy as well, Angelina. Okay, now don't get worried. Who was I doing here? Mira. Don't get worried about the hostility card. That in this circumstance, that would mean a rushed energy. Something will come in quickly. It could be somebody gives you a beautiful surprise gift, or it could be somebody invites you somewhere. It could be that you go somewhere and listen to some beautiful music. But I feel something's coming in quickly, and it's going to be strong. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel the strength of it. And then over here, you've got something where you're trying to make up your mind. So there's going to be a mixed kind of energy coming towards you for the rest of the year. We're going to have a time where you're trying to decide which way you want to go. You're going to have something you're very passionate and strong about. You may be dealing with a Leo energy here. This hostility thing can be you getting frustrated about things not going the way you want them to be. But yes or no? I'm going to give you a yes. Bottom of the deck, yeah, we have a yes here. We have the first chakra again. So you got yes, yes, maybe, and a no energy here. But yeah, there are some blessings coming in, but there will be some not so great times as well with that negative energy card that you had sitting there. So somebody might be a bit forceful or pushy or something like that, that kind of energy. All right, Chris, you've done donation. Okay, Chris. All right, Chris, I needed to go and eat something and everything, Chris, so if you're all right with it, I will do it like really, really soon. But if you're okay with it, I'm just going to go and make some lunch and come back into this room once I've finished these free readings. So who was that? That was Mira, wasn't it? Mira. Sunflower and beautiful pink Princess Pinky. Yeah, beautiful Princess Pinky, post now. Sunflower girl. Is my ex, the Aries, happy and content in his life now? Is the Aries the ex of Sunflower girl? Change the question. Okay, change the question. So we got beautiful princess and we've got sunflower, and then that's it. I'm finished with all the readings. Let me just go check PayPal for this. Okay, so that's 2 questions you've paid for, Chris. Has it paid me today or has it put it delayed again? You've paid for, like, you paid the 11 and then you've paid another 10 there. You've paid about $21 dollars there, Chris. So, oh yeah, it says money received. It's worked today. It's come in. Oh yeah, it has. It's gone up on the top. It's not delayed today. All right, so Sunflower, you were changing it. Is your ex, the Aries, going through divorce process? You said happy with their life, and now you're saying, are they going for a divorce? Okay, that's really different energy. Okay. Is your Aries, your ex, going through divorce process? Now, I'm assuming divorcing you. Is that what you're talking about? Let me just do beautiful princess, because are you talking about that your ex, being that they're your ex, that they're divorcing you? Is that what you mean? All right. Beautiful princess, will your forever person be your desire? Beautiful princess Pinky, will her forever person be in accordance with her desires? Will the person that becomes beautiful princess Pinky's forever person, will they be in line with her desire? It's going to be someone that's come from a broken heart here. This is disappointment, sadness, betrayal, hurt feelings. I feel that this person's coming towards you. They'll be very strong, possible Leo energy here, and take you on different kind of journeys here. Very strong energy here, balanced energy. So I feel this person, yes, the answer to your question, yes, they will be someone that's very strong in your passions, your desires. They also will show you different ways of thinking here. Down here, they'll make you feel very balanced, but I feel that this person is either going to help you with your broken heart in the past, or whether they're going to come towards you and they've been brokenhearted before, because I'm not sure why that's come out. But the answer to your question is yes. They will have mostly what you desire. It's not going to be 100%. It's not going to be everything you want. Like, you might want somebody that works as a doctor, that's tall, that's got black hair, that drives a car, that's got a house, that's got some money. And they might be short and got blonde hair, but they've got the house, the car, and they work as a doctor. You know what I mean? So I think that if you've got 10 things you're hoping for in this person, they might have 8 of them or 7 of them. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there for you. Now, beautiful princess Pinky, we were waiting for... No, that was you. Sunflower, is your ex going through the divorce process? Sunflower. I was just doing beautiful princess. Sunflower, I wasn't doing yours. I was asking you what was going on there, because you've asked 2 different questions there. Anyway, we're doing yours now, Sunflower. 1, 2, 3. Sunflower girl. Is Sunflower girl's ex, the Aries, going through a divorce process? No, that wasn't your reading. I moved on to beautiful princess Pinky, her question, because I said to you, you said that this is, you're asking about your ex. What I was asking was, are you asking, is your ex doing the divorce to you? Were you asking about that? Is that what you mean by that? Is your ex going through divorce process? So being that this is your ex, do you want to know, is this person going and getting the paperwork to divorce you? Is that what you're meaning? And Susie, please post your yes or no question. Chris, what I was asking you before was, when I'm finished, Susie, are you okay with me doing your reading in WhatsApp like we normally do it? Because I do need to, I was going offline now and going to get something to eat, and my back's hurting, so I was just going to go get something to eat, take a 10-minute break, and then I'd do your reading, if that's okay with you. Like, it won't be hours away or tomorrow or something. I'll definitely get it done. I just wanted to take a break, and I don't want to stay online because people will start coming online and people might start paying again, and you know, I've had enough today now. So okay, so Sunflower, we're looking at, is your ex, the Aries, doing the divorce process? Okay. Sunflower girl. Sunflower, I normally work with a first name or a star sign, but we'll just go this way for you. Sunflower Girl wants to know, is her ex, the Aries, going through the divorce process? Is Sunflower Girl's ex, the Aries, going towards the divorce process? Okay, thanks, Chris. Thank you. You know what we could do, Chris? We could do a... Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I was going to say I could set up a going live like this and give you the link to it and make it private and only you can get in. And then you're typing and that, whatever. But there's no point to that. What we could do is just link on my phone and face-to-face or just do the reading. But anyway. This looks like a yes, Sunflower Girl. This is somebody looking at who's going to have what, because this is the person holding the money and they feel that you will be getting whatever. But that's somebody looking at the processes, the money. It could be them talking to the financial advisor or whatever. This is somebody, they're standing inside the gate working out what their future is going to be. It's a yes. And this over here is they just want balance back. They just want to balance their life out now and move forward. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is something coming to an end. That's the World card. It's where they're looking at what they want to do next. But I think the answer is yes, about that they are starting the proceedings, the divorce process, especially with this money woman holding the coin here. Yeah, it does look likely. It's so that they can have the balance restored and they can start their new beginning of what life's going to be now. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Sunflower Girl. And that's it for the free list, guys. We're all done with the freebies for today, and we've just got Chris with a detailed reading. You know what, Chris? I might just do it now. I'll do it now, and then that way I'm done for the day. So no more on the free list. Oh, Susie. Sorry, Susie. I totally forgot about you. I've got a tick next to your name. I thought I already read for you. Okay, does Alika, the Cancer, stalk Asika, the Capricorn, on social media? What strange names. Susie wants to know, is Alika, the Cancer, stalking Asika, the Capricorn? Is Alika, the Cancer, stalking Asika, the Capricorn, on social media? It does look likely. Yes, it does look likely. This person looks at their past, looks at their family. They look at their sexual attraction, babies, everything. So this is all to do with their personal life. They also look at their journeys, where they go, where they don't go, who they're around, who's with them in pictures, whatever. They look at when they go out places, like if it's, they're looking up when their birthday is, when their wedding date was, when their death date, what, you know, like any big events that happen. So this is what they're looking at. And down here, they follow their personal relationships as well. So I'd have to give you a big fat yes on that. This person is definitely having a look at everything here on this person. Okay. It doesn't look negative though. Oh, okay. Okay, so the ex-boyfriend is looking at what's going on with the ex. Yeah. But it didn't look like a negative thing. It didn't look like they were trying to do it for a bad reason or anything. Is it possible to go? Okay, James, fire away. Now, James and Chris and others that pay regularly and everything and that are on my WhatsApp, I meant to tell you, I was going to send you a message the other day, James and Chris. If there is a time where, like, I only go 2 days online and then, you know, it's a whole week and you're waiting till the next week and you just really, really want a question answered and everything, just do the PayPal thing, flick me a message in WhatsApp and say, look, I made a payment for a mini reading. When you can have a look at this, can you do it? Because I could just easily, like 8 o'clock at night or something, I could just see the message and go, oh, okay. and I'll come down my room, I'll shuffle up my cards and I'll do it. But if I'm away somewhere and I'm not at home, well, I won't be able to do it. But yeah, most times I'm here and I'm at home or I'm at the club. When I'm at the club, I can't do cards unless I've got them with me. All right, but yeah, if any time you are wanting me to look at something and I'm not going to be online until like next week on Monday, and you really want something looked at, just send me the question in WhatsApp and do the payment as per usual, and we'll get that happening. All right, all right, so that was Susie. That was all the free list is done. We got James wants to do another mini. All right, so Chris, you wanted a general read for what's coming, yeah? Yeah, James, I know you asked me before, would I be available, but I had actually gone on a plane to family up in North Queensland, and I was far away from my house, and all I had was my phone on me. I didn't have any of my cards with me, and I was with the family for certain circumstances, and it just wasn't there was no appropriate time for me to even get online or do anything. So that's why I said no, that when I'm offline, I can't do a reading at that point. So if I'm on a holiday, no, I can't do readings, because when I go on holidays, I don't take cards with me, and I don't plan on doing any of that. But on a day-to-day basis, when I'm at home, even if I'm busy or I'm going to be out all day, by the time I get home, if I see a question there and a payment, I'll go and do it on WhatsApp. So that goes for anybody. I might put that on my channel so that people that have paid and have had readings on my WhatsApp, that they can easily just still make a payment and then just send a question through, and I'll get it done when I can. All right, Chris, so yours was a 10-minute reading with 2 yes and no's at the end of it on just a general messages. Okay, here we go, Chris. Crystal, general messages for what's coming towards her now. General reading for December going into January. December going into January for Chris. General messages for Crystal. What's Crystal need to hear? What's Crystal need to hear? General messages, what's coming towards her? Love, money, work, health issues, what's going on? And Crystal, while I'm doing this reading, if you want me to look at somebody's name, let me know and I'll throw that in here as well. H-R-I-T-A-L-E-C-H-R-I-S-T-A-L-E. This is looking pretty good. Let's focus on health first. Somebody will be having surgery. I feel this is somebody young. It's possible injury, so possibly a broken bone, a cut, something like that. It could develop an infection, so I'm assuming it may be somebody cuts their hand, cuts their leg. It looks like somebody being stupid at the time is something that could have been avoided. But yeah, it's showing me young, so this might be surgery to repair something. It may also be something in line with your brother again, where something's reoccurred, some sort of infection, done some sort of damage, and there's something needing to be altered there. You have triple aces here, so everything you're working towards with work, health, love life, whatever, it's going to transpire over the coming year. So you got the aces, triple aces. If you had 4 aces, it means things are going to happen bang, like that. Things you've been waiting for, things you've been waiting to happen, waiting to come into your life. This is going to take 12 months. And the first lot is showing me some ups and downs in regards to money situations. It's like you're working and sometimes you feel like I'm just working to pay the bills and that I'm just not enjoying life like I want to, but then you go bang, I'm going on a holiday. So I do feel you're traveling. You're not traveling alone. You're traveling with a companion over here, and there's a little bit of a love connection going on over here with this person. Could be someone from the past that you separated from for a while coming back in. There is a soulmate card showing here, floating around in the cards. Young, young, young. We have no kings on the table, so this person is young. You're meant to be around this person. Now, we have three different types of personalities here. We have someone that's very, very family orientated. They could be somebody that works in building, electrician, plumber, all of that sort of things, hands-on, even somebody that owns a restaurant, hospitality, that kind of thing. Over here, we have somebody that's a traveler, a talker. They might be somebody who is working in the like sales kind of industry, but I do feel this is a movement kind of person. This is more of a homebody. This one down here could work in medical or finance or both. So there's three different energies here. I feel like you're going to have something to do with each one of them. Also, like I said, there's something around either your brother or somebody else that's related to you, possibly a medical kind of condition. Again, down here, this is a relation to you. There's two people related to you, but I think this is more of a working relationship, not a blood relationship. What I mean by that is it's like somebody that you see like a sister or a brother, but they're not actually blood related to you. Somebody's going to disappoint you, but then they're going to make amends on that. So this is like where you've been promised something, going on a journey, a lot of happiness. You could have pregnancy coming over the next 12 months. With who, I'm not sure, because we have three separate energies here, three different people. And there's a twins feature here. We got twins feature here because we got triple jacks, triple aces. It's almost like three children or twins and then one child. So there's that sort of energy as well. Someone from the other side is trying to connect with you. This person on the other side would probably have died from a heart attack or stroke or dementia or all three. They may have had a stroke, they had dementia, and then they ended up having a heart attack. But yeah, there's someone on the other side trying to come in. More than one energy is trying to come in. There's a young male energy coming through, and then there's this matriarch female energy coming in, and she's very strong with what she wants to say. She's like, cut that shit, let that shit go, like, I don't think she swears or anything, but she's like, cut it out, let it go, this doesn't need to drag you down. Don't get dragged down to other people's crap, and pull your socks up and get on your journey. Don't let things pull you back. And don't believe the non-believer. Don't believe and trust in somebody that you just really know that there's something not right there. This energy is showing me January, the numbers 1, 2, 11, 6, 12, June, 66, 9, 99, 18, September. You got triple nines as well. 3 nines, 3 aces, 3 jacks, triple, triple, triple. Wow. Someone's trying to point something out to you very, very strongly here, Chris. Show me what this is. Show me these messages. I'm getting a real full strength on the top of my head here at the moment. This is a good thing, not a bad thing, Chris. This is not a warning or something like that. This is something good. There's like an excited energy I'm feeling here. I don't know if something's going to come towards you in love, and next thing you know, bam, you're going down the whole commitment, baby, everything. Because this is traveling, enjoyment. This is enjoyment over here. These 9s are all your dreams, your wishes finally coming true. This is 2 people coming together. Very opposite people, Chris. There's a very opposite energy here. Okay, with work-related things, there's going on a new journey with work. You're going to detach from something, some sort of emotional attachment that you've had in the past, and focus on your energies on work at the moment. There is a new beginning coming up. There may be some sort of opportunity to grow, to learn, or teaching going on. The teaching thing could make you some good money. Your wishes are coming true soon. Going to be successful in work and love as well. Be careful of the love offer that is a fleeting moment kind of thing. It might not hold too much ground, but it might be just something for fun. You're being told to be patient because the love connection is here, and there he is, the King of Wands. Okay, now that can be fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. This would be somebody that wants to travel, wants to talk, wants to go out. Very, very flashy kind of energy I'm feeling there. More information for Chris. Wow, I like this. It could be Gemini energy with the lovers sitting there. You two are going to connect in a very passionate, fiery way. That just jumped out. I've got Leo again, energy here with the Strength card. Ooh, someone's watching you, Chris. Someone's looking at what you do. They might be looking at your social media. They might be wanting to make some new memories with you. I think that they've had memories in the past with you. Now, I keep hearing the name Channon in my head, and we had a little discussion about the whole Channon thing. You know who the female matriarch is, and she does curse. Oh, okay. Because I was feeling like she was going, cut that shit out, you know, like she was real forceful with what she was saying, and even like stomping the foot. A biggish woman too. I was feeling a big personality, but I was also feeling like a heavy set sort of listen to me kind of thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that another time with the personal one-on-one, face-to-face kind of thing. Being that you've had so many readings and everything, there'll be a nice, huge discount for you on what I normally do anyway. But yeah, we can look at that, and I'll try and chase up some paperwork I've got with the 12 card, the 13 card reading, which I haven't done for a long time. But I might do the 13 card spread if we do a personalized one-on-one reading. Yeah, I feel somebody's watching you. Somebody's examining what you do, whether you will be good for them, you'll be good for them, they'll be good for you, that sort of thing. Someone wants to take you down memory lane. Your reading is giving off a big deal about pregnancy in the very near future. I don't think it's too far away. And a soulmate connection, two people that match equally, two people that possibly would work in their own businesses but work quite successfully. Be on the lookout for something that can be avoided too, Chris, because I do feel an injury of some sort might be on its way and some sort of procedure might need to be done. It could be in line with what happened recently with your brother too. Some infection could flare up, and it might be stemming back towards the recent surgery he had. So that will need to be addressed quickly. Anyway, that's what we have for you, Chris. Thank you for your donation. Let's just do yes and no with these and get some more. Actually, we'll do these and then we'll do yes and no with the other ones. We'll do the normal cards for yes and no. And if we don't get yes and no out of them, we'll pull the blue cards. Okay, more information for Chris. More messages for Chris just to finish off. 1, 2, 3, and the bottom. Baby. Engagement, baby, stormy clouds finally clearing. This is you having clarity. This is you knowing what you want in your life. And it is the King of Clubs, which is the King of Wands. And he is Sagittarius. Maybe it's been him all along. Maybe it has. This is having a baby. This is nighttime energy as well. This is someone that really could take you down that solid thing. But there is some confusion with the clouds. It can be that you wanted the house there or the two people together. This is finally finding where you need to go, but there is some roads to cross and there is stubborn kind of old behavior hanging around. This is not always positive. This can mean that you get with this person, but sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes you don't know whether it's the right thing or not. The infection thing is what the doctor's connected to. The pawpaw. Oh, so it's him, not your... he's got a young energy then. Because that came through as the Jacks. The Jacks is a really young energy. So you can have somebody that's 90, but they got this spark, this young energy. Okay, so let's do yes and no with these. 2 questions for Chris. First question, yes or no? And any messages she needs to hear. If we don't get a yes and no out of these cards, I'll do the blue cards just for yes and no. Questions for Chris. Top 3 cards will be her first question, bottom 3 cards, second question. Yes or no for Chris? Okay. Okay, baby boy. Someone needs your help. Time to let go. So we'll have to do that question with the blue. So that's messages. Time to let something go. Bottom 3 cards for second question. Happy days are coming. New love or an old love will return with a new start. That could be Channon. So a new love's either coming in or old love will reconnect, respark with somebody from before. And go straight to the source. If you want the information, you want a solution, you need to go straight to where you need to go. Okay, so we'll do your yes and no's with these. Yes and no for Chris. Yes and no for Chris. Yes and no for Chris. First question at the top. Second question at the bottom. Yes or no for Chris. First question at the top. Second question at the bottom. Okay, Chris, first question. Yes, no, maybe. No, yes, yes. All right, I find this funny because this is, if we look at this as in the past, this is now, and this is what's coming. So with your first question, I can't answer it. Yes, no, maybe. What's it got here? More of a yes than a no. Okay, so you've got a storm warning here. Sometimes it's best not to avoid the storm. It's best to go in and face it. You're being told about balance coming back. You're also being told about walking away from something, but not completely walking away from it. You're still attached and you're still looking back, or somebody's still attached to you. Door to Romance was a clarifying card to give you a yes there. It's more of a yes than a no. Second question, I'm going to give you a yes because you've got the Angel of Love hanging around and the man with his heart out. So this can be the man ready to give his heart, or it can be that you've already taken his heart or he's taken yours. But this is all about love and being with somebody. Just be wary of deceit because that's the sneaky kind of card. Somebody being deceitful, somebody deceiving you. But it does look like it's going to work in your favour with the 2 love cards there. Anyway, Chris, that's you. Thank you for the payment. Let me just check PayPal again. Thank you, James. Yes, money is in and I am done after this. Thank you, Chris, for turning up online. Everybody was probably thinking I was coming online at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock like I have been. I decided to go on earlier and just to see if the payments would flow or not. And I started at 11 o'clock and it's gone very well again. All right, James. Is what you're going through with your health stress related or diet? Okay, so we'll do 2 sections here. I don't know what I would do without Chris and James and Astrolove and Starseed and Jita, D, all of you guys. You keep me coming onto this channel, doing this as my work, because this is what I love doing. And I mean, I could go and get a job doing bookkeeping and it's boring and it's, you know, it's just, yeah, I just don't want to go back to that. It would be a regular income, but I just really don't want to go back to that. It's boring. All right, here we go, James. Show me if what he's going through with his health, is it all related to being stressed, or is it diet, or is it something else? I'm going to put 3 piles. Stress, diet, something else. Stress, diet, something else. And if it is something else, show me what it is. I don't think it's the diet, because this is you taking care of yourself. This is you being a grown-up about what you need, investigating what it is, what you should do and what you shouldn't do. I think sometimes you slip up with what you eat and you think, oh, stuff it, I'm just going to eat it anyway. But I don't think this is the main problem. So we'll just move diet away. Stress is showing stress. This is showing worries, fear about work, about income, about being supportive, being able to pay your bills. But you're also stressing about being in a relationship with somebody. You're stressing about being a parent one day. You're stressing about having that perfect love in your life, because this is showing me what you're thinking about, what you're worrying about. And it's like, am I ever going to have this in my life? So stress, I do feel, is playing a part in it. Sometimes the stress is a little bit of the problem. Sometimes the stress is a major problem. And then it's a little problem again. So the stress is up and down with the levels. And, you know, of course, when you're stressed, you don't eat properly, you don't sleep properly, you don't digest food properly. And yeah, and you can get unhappy and things like that. So I do feel sometimes it's coming from here. Is there another cause? Down here is showing me something to do with another male in the family, a past procedure, medication, you know, something that you had, some sort of medical thing you may have had in the past. Now, this may have been when you were 5 years old and you had your appendix out, let's say. Or it may be a surgery you had where you had your tonsils out or something. I feel like something in your past created something that is now causing an issue for you, because this is showing that sometimes it's to do with stress, and other times it's to do with something from your past. Now, when you see something from the past coming up in a health issue, it can be a hereditary thing. This is to do with heart, blood pressure, blood flow, blood thickness. It can be to do with your head as well, the brain, the head. Let's get more information on these two. Show me with James, because this is showing me where you may have had a niggling problem in the past and you kind of ignored it, and then it became a big problem. And now you're seeing a doctor and you're trying to work out what to do, and it's going away, but it's not going away enough. You know what I mean? So, and then down here it's showing an up and down process as well. This is showing good health, this is showing negative health, this is showing good health, this is negative health. Show me with the stress levels, and show me with something else. More information, please, for James and his health. I think you may have got something from the doctor that was the wrong thing, like a new tablet, a new health routine, some type of procedure or something. I feel like something went the wrong way here, and it was supposed to help, but it's actually hindering. Let me see. What's going to help you here is rest and relaxation. Bring something to an end for you. In this case, it's your stress. And then when you finally have happiness and stability, the good health will return. So if you withdraw and try and just rest and focus on the positives, cut out what doesn't serve a purpose in your life anymore, James, then you will have happy and good health here. But I do think you're stressing about, when will I be married? When will I have children? I want the family. I want all of this in our life. I think when you finally step back from that and say, when it happens, then it will happen. But while you're looking for it and trying to get it, and is it this person, is it that person, I think that it gets further and further away. So let's just see. This is something else, more information. Okay, so there was some sort of offer here in the past. Someone offered you something for your health. It may have been a diet product. It may have been a supplement. It may have been a particular type of therapy. It may have been medical. It may have been a drug of some sort. this has caused an imbalance to go on in the system. Something's not functioning properly. And this is causing an overload here. This normally represents hospital, medical, government, something official. So I don't know why that's showing up there in your health related energies. All right, so James, that's what I've got. Let's do a quick yes and no for you with the Lenormand, and then I'm out of here, guys. Okay, James has 2 questions in your mind. We're going to do 2 questions for you, James, even though it's just one mini. We'll just do 2, top and bottom, and last messages for James today. Thank you. James has questions in his mind, yes or no, top and bottom. First question top, second question bottom, and anything James needs to know moving forward. Okay, here we go. First question has to be a yes with the sun coming out. Yes is there. Don't be stubborn, don't be stuck in your ways, and branch out, make your contacts, work it out. You could be applying for something, getting something new. You could be investigating something here. This is some sort of success once you put your head to the ground. This is telling me success and good health will return. This is telling me the bear with the sore head. It can be stubborn behavior, and it can also be about protecting yourself. Bottom of the deck, second question is no, no, and yes. Okay. This is stubborn energy again. This is like holding on to something too tightly. It's time to cut the anchor. This is an annoying kind of card. It's where something gets destroyed or ruined or disappointed. So they're both saying no, and then this is saying yes, if you will have eventual success. So unfortunately your question, the second one, is at this time it's saying no, but it could turn around and eventually have some sort of success here. Anyway, that's what we got, guys. I'm done. I'll be back probably Monday. I could get online at another time during the next couple of days. Hopefully we're going to go out of this house and go down the coast or something while we got some good weather. We should have gone out of the house today. It's absolutely stunning outside. No wind, beautiful sunshine, and it is 22 degrees, not too hot. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Time for me to get some lunch. Thanks, Chris, for dropping by and helping out. Thank you, James, and everybody that's joined my channel today. Thank you, everyone, and I'll catch everybody my Monday next week. A lot of you, that's Sunday next week. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. Hope you spend it with family and friends and have a beautiful day or night, whatever you're doing. And